CPAC is set to begin in 1 week. Here's One America's John Hines, who sat down with the executive director, Dan Schneider.
Obviously, it's an election year. Talk about your theme and how is CPAC different, or how has it evolved into this year?
Yeah, CPAC, from its very founding, not only sets the stage for the next year, but also for the future. The theme this year really does revolve around socialism, in large part because that is the threat to American safety, security, and prosperity today. This growing false notion that somehow socialism is good for people, that socialism helps people in disadvantaged situations. And of course what we know is that socialism only destroys humanity, it destroys the economy, it destroys a nation. So that really is our focus at this CPAC, how to preserve freedom, against this onslaught of authoritarianism.
Why is CPAC a significant event for anyone, I guess, who is not just politically active, but conservative?
Yeah, CPAC does two things simultaneously. It lives in the present, what are the issues today, but it also serves as a crystal ball for the future. You can go to CPAC and you can see who the rising stars are. You can see the issues that really are, will be big in the future. But you can start to sense those things early on.
Of course, the president has been invited. Talk about that.
Well, the president and the vice president have both come to CPAC many years.
I believe last year he gave a record-long speech. I don't think he's ever given what did he speak for, 4 hours?
No, it was, I think, 2 hours plus. It depends when you stop but it's his longest speech ever, and it continues to be his record. And and nobody wanted it to be over. It was a speech that everybody enjoyed.
When the president's going, just let him go.
Yeah.
But so you've invited him. Presumably, he may accept your invitation and come again. I mean, it's probably a good chance. But
when what he has said publicly is at every CPAC is see you next year.
What are some of the other speakers that may highlight your agenda?
Well, of course, we've got the people that everybody loves to hear and see every year, like Mark Meadows and Jim Jordan and Ted Cruz and Marsha Blackburn and Joni Ernst. But we're going to have a majority of the Trump cabinet, some great cabinet secretaries. We do have some surprises coming up that we're not yet ready to announce.
Can you give us a hint?
We're going to break some new ground. We're going to break some new ground. And then with administration officials. And then, of course, we've got young dynamic speakers like Candace Owens and Maj Touré. We're always looking for new talent and new voices to introduce to the American public.
Dan Schneider, Executive Director of the American Conservative Union, thank you very much for talking to One America News. It's a pleasure.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.